Hey, this is Coach Brad. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I've been able to help over 5,734 people look and feel 10 years younger since starting my coaching career in 1998. I'm going to give you the same step-by-step tips I give to my clients that lose on average 10 to 30 pounds of body fat without counting calories, without following a meal plan, and without doing any cardio in 90 days. So stick around, make sure you watch the video till the end. I've got a few gifts for you at the end, and let's dive in. All right, so first off, what is important to me? You can see on the left, my family. I've got amazing wife and 7 amazing, beautiful kids. And on the right, using my God-given gifts to add value to others. So I help busy Christian entrepreneurs, CEO, and executives look and feel 10 years younger, lose 10 to 30 pounds if you need to lose weight, and become the best versions of themselves in just 90 days by changing their mind, their body, and their spirit. And yes, we do guarantee that. We back that up with 100% guarantee. Well, who am I and why should you even listen to me? Well, back in 1998, I started this coaching journey, getting my bachelor's in health kinesiology. In 99, I got my master's. I began training. I went overseas to play basketball. You can see that amazing picture of me of Ireland. I got to play professionally overseas. 2006, I founded Get You in Shape and produced my first fitness DVD. 2007, we started this thing called Group Personal Training in Coppell, Texas. And then 2011, I started online training. And then 2022, I produced and wrote my first book called The 40-Day Challenge. And throughout all my years of experience of helping people look and feel 10 years younger, I've noticed that the only thing people need to change their lifestyle, to lose weight, to have more energy, to be the best version of themselves is a plan that they're held accountable to. So it turns out I was right. We've helped well over 5,000 happy clients since starting coaching back in 1998. Hundreds of clients sharing their before and after pictures. And as you can see here on our YouTube channel alone, we have 1,080 video testimonies from clients like you that we've helped look and feel 10 years younger. Clients like serial entrepreneur Steve here, who's a business coach. He said, since starting working with Get You in Shape 6 months ago, I'm in my best shape in 30 years in terms of weight, lean muscle mass, and body fat percentage. And then we got Terrace, who said she's never been able to stick to a regular fitness routine until she found Get You in Shape. It's given me a new motivation to take care of me. I've been able to do things I never thought I could do, and I love the way I look and feel, and I actually look forward to working out now. And then we got Dr. Jeff here, who is a dentist that was having some back issues. And after a week, he said his back pain was gone. After 5 weeks, he was down 23 pounds. So he said he has a coaching program that's flexible for his busy schedule, and my wife and I can do it together, which has been great for us. And then we have our real estate agent, Michael. He joined knowing that I was a Christian, needed some guidance to help him get his life back in order, and he lost 65 pounds with our program. The list goes on, some more case studies. On the left here, you can see Rhonda says, Get You in Shape has changed my life. I've lost 90 pounds and I've gotten my life back. On the right, you've got Carol. She said, I lost 30 pounds and can't believe how much energy I've gotten back. And here's Alex Venturakis, who's a business owner. He said, Get You in Shape has changed my life in more ways than the 40 pounds I've lost. He said he knew he needed to get his health back so he could be a better version of himself. He said this has helped in every area of his life. He also said at 53, he feels like he did when he did in his 30s and 40s. I could go on and on sharing success stories from all of our clients we helped over the years, but if you want to be inspired, motivated, and encouraged, head over to our Get You in Shape YouTube channel and check out one of the 1,080 video success stories that we have. So now that you've seen a few before and after pictures and even saw on our YouTube channel that we've been able to help thousands of people look and feel better, I want to share my passion and why this is a calling for me to help people become better versions of themselves. So my story starts back in 1990, and my parents got divorced then, and I was just a ninth grader. It was really tough. My brother had already gone to college. I was really alone. So certainly my mental, my emotional state, depression, anxiety, all that came with that. Now, understandably, I could have chosen a different route, but during that time, I chose God as my Savior. So I chose to follow and have a father in Christ. I also chose to do more activities. So I got more involved with athletics. I also chose to do fitness. And so during that time, it was kind of my infancy of why I believe moving and exercising and choosing to treat our bodies as a temple is going to help with all areas, your mind, your body, and your spirit. And so fast forward, I got my master's, I started coaching, and I've been able to help so many people change that mental side, the emotional side, the physical and spiritual side, just by adding the fitness component and moving more, and if you do all the studies and research, understand the importance of it. But what it's done for me, every issue, every problem that has come into my life since then. We have 7 kids now. I know if I'm not feeling good or I'm feeling down, I can just start and focus on the exercising and my nutrition, and over time, next few days, that feeling will go away. So I'm very passionate about focusing on the holistic point of view. And for me, that's what sets Get You in Shape apart from others. You're going to get a very passionate person that's gone through what you're gone and helped others. As mentioned, we've have over 5,000 clients, and starting, we just on a YouTube testimony alone, we have over 1,080 right now as I'm doing this video. So I am passionate about understanding why it's important to move, but getting to where what happens when you start doing it consistency. And with me, that changes your mind, your body, and your spirit. So that's a quick rundown and my passionate and story behind why I'm so passionate about helping and coaching others. All right, enough about me. Now we're going to dive in. This is the exact blueprint that I've used to help thousands of people look and feel better. So certainly understand the importance of having a plan and having the accountability, and that's why we have a coaching program. But I'm going to give you everything right now that you need to get in the best shape of your life. So let's dive into it. 8 hacks or 8 tips that you need to know. Number 1, it's all in the mind. So tip number 1 is your goals and your so that's. So I think we all have a desire to be more, to do more, and become more. Let's face it, we all want to have more energy, be healthy, be fit, lose weight, tone up. We all want to have a flat stomach, and yes, we all want to look better. The first step is actually writing goals down. Second thing is, why do you want to achieve those goals? And we call these your so that. So if you want to change your life, we've got to change your habits. And if you want to change your habits, you've got to change your choices. And so our so that's, or the whys, help change our choices. So we have to have a big enough reasons why we make our choices. Again, choices are going to be to follow these tips that I'm going to go over, but here are some so that's that I've heard, so that I can perform better in my job, so that I can feel confident again, so that I can get off my medications, so that I can be fit and healthy for my kids or my grandkids, so that I look good about how I look and feel, or sorry, feel good. And then others are so that I can fit into my clothes again. A lot of so that's, a lot of reasons why, but you've got to know your reasons. So your homework, first homework is write down 3 specific goals you want to achieve in 90 days. Write down 3 specific goals you want to achieve in 12 months. And then you have that. From there, you're going to write out 3 reasons why you want to achieve those goals, which is your so that. So I want to have more energy. That's the goal. I want to have energy so that I have energy to play with my kids and feel like playing with my kids when I get home from work. That would be a reason why, which is going to help with my choices and also those choices lead to my habits, which will lead to my new lifestyle. Tip number 2, get accountability and support. There was a study done at the Dominican University, and you can read it here. There was 5 groups. Group 1 simply asked to think about their goals. Group 2, they were asked to write their goals down. Group 3 were asked to write those goals, but also asked to write action commitments behind each of those goals. Group 4 was asked the goals, write their action commitments, and then send them to a supportive accountability partner. And then the last group was asked to write their goals, asked to write their action commitments, and then send their goals, action commitments, and a weekly progress report to an accountability partner. So let's see the results. The results, simply by writing your goals, boost your achievement rate up by 43%, just writing your goals down. And the combination of written goals, commitment, and accountability, which is that weekly check-in boost, led to a 76% achievement rate. That's just proves that not only it's important to set clear goals, but also being held accountable to your goals. And so with our program, we're very big on, yes, here's the plan, but the second part of that is the accountability, having support to help you achieve those goals. So your homework is to get accountability. So this can be through a friend, a spouse, a group, and yes, paid accountability. That's why coaching and accountability and all these programs out there work, because accountability works. So knowing that you're paying money in order to get accountability is going to raise the rate of achievement. So that's your homework. Consistency is key as it relates to getting the results. You have to stay consistent, which is why with the accountability in this study, it was a weekly progress. It was a weekly check-in. So again, your homework is choose who is going to be your accountability partner, send them your goals, your action steps, and your plan, and then plan to check in with them weekly. Tip number 3 is what, when, and how to eat. So what can you do that will give you these results? Let me go through the list. Weight loss, increase your metabolism, boost cognitive function, better sleep, and improves the quality of your sleep, improves your immune system, helps trigger our stem cells to become more active and regenerate. Better overall fitness, decreasing the risk of cancer, dementia, Alzheimer's, metabolic diseases, cardiovascular issues, reduced insulin resistance, blood pressure, and cholesterol, helps reduce inflammation and nagging pain. So what is this? Drum roll, please. This is fasting. Yes, not eating. So it's simple, effective, and sustainable. Fasting 2.0. It's the new and improved intermittent fasting, which is customized for simplicity and serious fat loss results. So this is the basic blueprint of what we do, when not to eat. So we call this eating for life. It is window eating. I'm going to eat, and the most popular is 8 hours. So I fast 16 hours, I eat in an 8-hour window. There's other options, 17 and 7, 18 and 6, 20 and 4, but that's the first option. The accelerator, or we call this fat loss accelerator, here's some options for that. There's a 24-hour fast. So essentially you go from dinner to dinner. And then we have what's called an extended fast, and it's beyond 24. Everything beyond 24 is going to increase the results that happen inside our body from fasting. Most of the time it's 36 hours, but then we have a 48 and 72. Don't get overwhelmed, just understanding like this is when not to eat. So there's windows of not eating and to help with what your results are. And then what to eat: protein, carbs, and fats. You want a mixture of all of them. This is exactly what your plate should look like. Proteins, carbs, and fats. How much? Protein the size of your hand, veggies the size of your fist, and carbs you can hold it in the cup of your hand. So that's the size of it. And then fats just the size of your thumb. So your homework is pretty simple. I want you to read and educate yourself on fasting. The science and research is out there, along with some great books. And then make a plan and stick to it. Make adjustments and customize it over time. The customization is so simple, which is why I love why it's so sustainable. And then do it long enough so it's just your new way of living. So tip number 4 is eat more protein. Protein is the building block of our body. It produces enzymes that help your body digest food, which support the immune system. And then it produces hormones that tell your body when to use food as energy and when to store it as fat. So other things you can read here, I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to give you the cliff notes. Protein helps you feel fuller longer. If you don't eat enough protein, you're more likely to eat larger amounts of other foods to fill up, which is higher in calories, carbs, and fats. Second cliff notes is it helps preserve lean muscle mass. So adding more protein can help reduce the buildup of harmful fats in your body, especially around the belly and abdomen area. Protein uses more calories to digest food. So essentially your body has to work harder in order to break down protein than carbs and fats. And then the last one is store less body fat. So your body processes the 3 main macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fats, in different ways. And protein is much harder to store as fat. So what that means is when you eat more protein, it's harder to store it as fat. So if the same is not true that when you eat excessive carbs and fats, what is it going to be stored as? Fat. And then sources of lean protein, I'm not going to get into. You can Google this, but meats, vegetable sources, which is plant-based, fish, shellfish, poultry, all the above. And your homework is to eat some sort of protein every time you eat. And how do you do this? You have to plan and plan and plan. Tip number 5 is move more and add resistance training. So what is resistance or strength training? It is any physical movement in which you use your body weight or equipment that has weights to build lean muscle mass and endurance. So why is it important? Why should we do this? Well, resistance training is the single best thing you can do for quality of life as you age. It should be the foundation of any exercise program, regardless of your goals. And then strength training is even more important when you're fasting to build and sustain lean muscle. So understand the importance of the why. So I'm not going to go into all the whys behind adding resistance training, but just know it's been proven to help with mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. It's associated with decreasing abdomen fat, which is associated with chronic diseases. It promotes greater mobility and flexibility. It makes your bones stronger and also improves your brain health. So again, I can go on and on, but this promotes better quality of life. There is one review of over 16 studies of adults 50 and older that showed a significant correlation between resistance training and better mental health, physical functioning, pain management, general health, and vitality. So in general, resistance training helps you live a longer and healthier life, or better known as longevity. So again, why adding resistance training? This is what I love right here. The more lean muscle mass that we have, the more calories our body can burn 24/7. Yes, who else wants to burn 24/7, even when you sleep? Yes, you can do that just by adding resistance in strength training and building lean muscle to your body. So how many times a week? So this is our weekly routine that we recommend. Example would be 3 to 5 times a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays would be a total body resistance training day. Tuesdays and Thursdays, a shorter 20-minute, maybe a core and stationary cardio. And then Saturdays would be geared towards mobility, stretching, and recovery. So that would be a 20 minutes. And then if you want to do some optional movement like walking or cardio, whatever that is. So that would be an example. And by the way, that is how the Get You in Shape coaching program and our weekly routine is done as well. All right, your homework: decide on a plan to start a weekly workout routine that integrates resistance training, and then book time on your calendar to actually stick to that plan. All right, tip number 6 is stress. So what are the side effects of stress? So it does play a role in weight management and on your health. If you're feeling stressed, your body will be releasing cortisone and adrenaline hormones. And these are hormones that help our bodies prepare for scary situations. And when you're stressed, these hormones are released regularly. And again, this leads to problems sleeping, feeling tired, headaches, chest pains, indigestion, and constipation and diarrhea. It can also affect your blood sugar levels. And I did mention those two stress hormones. It can make it harder for insulin to work, causing your blood sugar to rise. And heightened blood sugar is associated with weight changes and even type 2 diabetes. So again, what stress can lead to: eating more comfort foods, which are loaded with calories, emotional eating, as probably you guys know, drinking more alcohol, skipping meals, staying up late, avoiding exercise. All of this leads to weight gain. So here are some tools to help reduce stress: working out, balanced nutrition, getting in sunlight, prayer, meditation, massages, listening to music, minimizing screen time, spending time in nature, journaling, reducing your caffeine intakes, spending time with family and friends, create boundaries, and avoid procrastination, and then stretching. And then adding this one thing, which I'm going to recommend for the homework, is it helps with this. It helps with boosting your mood, decreasing your high blood pressure, deepen relaxation, improves alertness, focus, and memory. It increases your heart rate variability, which is a metric associated with longevity, mental health, and fitness. It helps promote creativity, helps promote quality of sleep, soothes the emotions associated with grief and trauma, reduce symptoms of asthma, reduce symptoms of stress, anxiety, and depression. So this one thing, which I'm going to recommend you add to help with stress, is going to be that. To make this simple, I'm just going to suggest and recommend one video to watch and start doing that daily. And so you're going to go to YouTube and type in Gary Brecka and then Breathwork. I'll show you what that looks like, but you're going to go to this one right here that has the yellow. It says Breathwork Ultimate Human Short. All you're going to do is watch this video, this how-to video, and it's going to show you how to do it. All right, so your homework to help reduce your stress is implement 4 to 8 minutes of breath work every morning. If you can do it, try to do it outside. If you watch the video, he explains why. And on that video, he says that you want to make this the one thing you never miss. He says it'll change your life. So add this to your repertoire to help with your stress. All right, tip number 7 is drink more water. Why we need more water? Water is crucial to the proper functioning of every major system in our body. If you're not getting enough water, your body will not metabolize fat or digest food as efficiently. Getting enough water allows calories to burn effectively, rid the body of toxins, and helps improve metabolism. So water is not only essential for life, but in your quest for losing body fat, building muscle, and keeping healthy, it's crucial. Okay, 60 to 70% of our body is composed of water. So again, more on the why. The more hydrated you are, research says the more efficiently your body will work at tasks like thinking and burning body fat. So we want to think, and yes, we want our body to burn body fat. So science suggests that water can help with weight loss in a variety of ways. It may suppress your appetite, boost your metabolism, and make exercise easier and more efficient, all of which can help with results on the scale or body fat loss. Again, I'm not going to go into more of the why we need, but a lot of benefits of drinking more water. Another benefit is it's 0 calories, no calories at all. So how much do we need? Most of the stuff out there in research suggests half your body weight in ounces every single day. So if you weigh 200 pounds, 100 ounces. Yes, I know that's crazy. So don't worry if it's too crazy. Just follow the tips that I'm about to give you to help you drink more water. So here's the tips to help create daily habits to drink more water. 1, have a glass of water by your bed, ready to drink as soon as you get up. 2, buy a cool, awesome water bottle and take it with you everywhere you go and drink it throughout the day. Set reminders on your phone. A lot of people, you've probably seen the water bottles that have time. So a lot of that people are motivated by that. So buy a water bottle that has the hours, and that helps you drink more water throughout the day. And then if you can only do one thing, create this daily habit to help you drink more water. drink a glass of water before and after every time you eat. Every time you eat, drink before and after. So this is a daily habit that you can create. Again, we're talking about habits. So you make choices to start this habit. The reason why is so that. So again, before and after every meal, maybe put a timer on your phone before you eat. Drink a glass of water. After you eat, just make it a habit. I'm drinking another glass of water. So what this does, you have 3 to 4 times a day you eat. So this is also going to help get your water throughout the day. So not just all at once, because our body needs it all throughout the day. It's also going to help with your feeling satisfied or reducing hunger. And then last but not least, it's going to help with moving waste through the intestinal tract. Yes, it's going to help with your digestion. So other tips to drink more water: add lemon or some fruit in your water. Try tea, green or black tea. Eat more fruits and vegetables because those are loaded with water as well. Tip number 8 is sleep. Well, sleep is probably the most underrated health and weight loss tool. It improves mood, helps mental function, regulates your blood sugar. It also promotes cardiac health because as you sleep, your heart rate slows down, and basically giving your heart a rest throughout the sleeping process. It improves functioning of the immune system. It helps reduce stress. It helps to maintain a healthy weight, and then also enhances physical activity. So lack of sleep, which is less than 7 hours, decreases physical activity, and lack of physical activity may lead to worsened sleep. Lack of sleep leads to weight gain. Lack of sleep leads to increased hunger and decreased satisfaction of food. So you're always hungry. And then lack of sleep leads to less energy. So the point is, we need more sleep. Everything happens positively when you get more sleep. Short sleep, which is 6 to 7 hours, has been repeatedly linked to a higher body mass index and weight gain. And too little sleep means you're more apt to hang on to fat, most of it which is visceral fat around your midsection. And then fewer than 7 hours is considered lack of sleep. So we want to get to the 7 to 9 hours is what is recommended. So how can we change it? Well, we need to get more sleep. I understand that. It's easier said than done. I'm sure you have heard all the tips, but the first step is start with the 3-2-1 tip, which I'll go over second. And also, when you start adding the other 7 tips I've given you, it should help with sleep, but you have to be proactive in it. Why? So here's the 10-3-2-1 rule. 10 hours before bed, no more caffeine. 3 hours before the bed, no more food. Just stop eating 3 hours before you end up going to bed. 2 hours before going to bed, nothing that would stimulate your brain. Okay, this would be like doing more work if you're in schoolwork, work-related stuff, anything that would cause stress or stimulate your brain. 1 hour before you go to bed, eliminate all blue light. Okay, a lot of science behind this, but you want to turn off anything that you're looking at that has blue light. That includes TV, phone, iPad, any screens. If it's too difficult for you to do, you just get some blue blockers. You buy some blue blockers that will stop the blue light from coming in. So your homework is going to be start focusing on getting the 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night, following the 10-3-2-1 rule. All right, let's put it all together. 8 tips: write out clear goals and your so that's, get accountability, what, when, and how to eat, and incorporating fasting components, eat more protein, start moving more and adding resistance training, find ways to reduce stress and add in daily breath work, drink more water, and get 7 to 9 hours of sleep following the 10-3-2-1 rule. So guys, there's really 2 choices that we can go from here. Person A, you can do this on your own and be like the other people who just left this video and continued on with their life without taking action, without implementing any of those. You could also be one of the 1% that actually follow the 8 tips that I just gave you and really get the results that you're looking for. So that's person A. Or you can be like the people I shared with you in the beginning of this video who wanted just to follow a proven plan and get help and support from an accountability coach. So people like Steve, Tara, Michael, Dr. Jeff, and the more than 1,000 different video testimonies from our clients who have chosen our program over the years to help them get in the best shape of their life. If that is you, then you need to be in group B. So these are people that are tired of doing it on their own and they're ready to follow a proven system that they don't have to reinvent the wheel. They just have to follow the plan. And they're also understanding that having a coach and support is going to help them get to their goal much quicker than trying it on their own. These are people ready to level up in their mind, their body, and their spirit. They're ready for growth. They're ready to overcome their failures over and over again. They're ready to invest in themselves, and they're ready to go all in and make the change to make it happen. So if you want to be in Group B, I have something crazy to tell you about. It's called the Transformed Temple Coaching Program. The Transformed Temple is a customized coaching program that focuses on growth in the mind, the body, and the spirit. We put it all together to really, as it says, the name says, transform your temple. So with this program, we're going to help you look and feel 10 years younger. You're going to lose 10 to 30 pounds of body fat in 90 days if you do need to lose body fat. And then we're going to help you grow in your mind, your body, and your spirit. And what you're going to do is you're going to follow our simple, effective, sustainable, customized nutrition plan. You're going to work out 3 to 5 times a week, anywhere from 20 to 35 minutes. And then you're also going to seek our help and accountability along the way. And yes, it is 90 days. It's guaranteed to work. It's a simple plan and a coach to help you stay accountable. So here's a breakdown of what the 90-day Transform Temple looks like. You're going to get 6 different virtual workouts a week. You're going to get a customized, just follow the darn instructions nutrition plan. You're going to get a 24/7 accountability coach and support. You're going to get client success one-on-one coaching calls bi-monthly. And then you're going to get our world-class coaching app that is right in your hip pocket 24/7. And the 90-day Transform Temple is really just entire time to focus on the mind, the body, and your spirit. So you're going to get daily touches, daily action tests, and a lesson. You're going to get Bible verses, motivational quotes. And then the end goal is just know that I'm going to be your corner man. You're going to have a person that is going to be walking with you, holding your hand, and then locking arms in order to walk this journey out to help grow your mind, your body, and your spirit. And we can back this with our 100% guaranteed results or your money back. So if you know that you're ready to take action and be one of those in Group B and go all in and level up in all areas of your life, and you're tired of doing on your own, trying this and trying that, nothing's worked, and you would prefer just to follow a proven, follow the darn instructions plan, but also have a coach to lock arms with you and walk with you and make this whole journey of living life much easier and much quicker to get to where you want to go, then I encourage you, the next step, just follow the link below. There's a link to book a call with me. And so on that call, we'll go over your goals. We'll go over kind of how we help our clients and how we can help you and really just see if it's a good fit. So somewhere down below is the link to book a call with me, and look forward to talking to you soon.